What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So in last week's episode we saw Kirito and Yujiro fight Alice for the first time, and it was a pretty good fight. But in this week's episode, since last week Kirito and Alice just went out of the tower because of how powerful they were, we just saw them climb the tower and survive together. So I really liked this episode for that, but it wasn't even action packed except for at the end of the episode. But it was a pretty good episode, man. So let's get right to it. The thing that I liked the most about this episode was the things that we learned about Alice, the Integrity Knight, because the last time that we've really known her was when she was a kid, before she was taken by the Axiom Church and the Integrity Knight. Now she's a totally different person, a different character, so we learned a lot about her in this episode. So I'm not gonna lie, Alice is starting to become my favorite character of the Sword Art Online Alicization season. She's really something, man. She's kind of entitled. She wants to do everything by herself. She doesn't want to be helped and everything. So I really like her character right now. She's way different than she was when she was a kid. So I really like her character, and plus she's a strong female character, so it's a plus. While they were climbing the tower, they found out that there was some minions from the Dark Territory for a reason, and Alice and Kirito thinks that maybe one of the Integrity Knight put him there for a reason that we don't know yet. So this is quite interesting. Obviously Alice just destroyed them pretty easily, and Kirito, it took him a little bit of time, but he was able to do it. Even Alice was like, her facial expression when she saw Kirito slay one of the minions, she was kind of impressed, you know. So it was kind of cool to see them fight kind of together. One of the other things that we learned from Alice is that she's a little bit shy, you know. She doesn't want to do things that maybe she could get embarrassed or something like that. So it's kind of cool, you know. She still has some of her kid like Alice in her, but yeah, man, I really like her character right now. She's my favorite character of the Alicization season. At some point in the episode, Alice remembered something from her past, so it's gonna be interesting, man. Maybe she's gonna remember her memories before Yujiro stabbed her with the special knife that he has, or she'll remember after that, you know. So it's gonna be interesting. Even now, it seems like Kirito and Alice is developing some kind of friendship. It's crazy because it's not only Alice, but also Kirito doesn't remember anything about Alice when they were kids, you know, when he was kind of testing the new machine. So both of them don't remember each other. So it's gonna be crazy when Kirito and Alice remember their old memories from when they were kids. And we all know that Yujiro loves Alice, but in my opinion, I may be tripping, but when they were kids, it seemed like Alice loved Kirito. So it's gonna be an interesting love triangle in the future of the series. But yeah, man, I really like her character. I hope that we'll see her way more in the future of the Alicization season. Anyway, at the end of the episode, we saw Yujiro at the 98th floor, and he's gonna fight one of the Integrity Knight alone. And he even said himself that it was the first time in like 2 years that he's gonna be without Kirito for a moment. So it's gonna be a challenge for him, but it's gonna be interesting, man, because this Integrity Knight looks a lot like the guy in the legend where he was going to try to take the rose blue sword that Yujiro has at the moment, and he looked a lot like this guy. So we'll have to see in next week's episode how powerful he is. He looks powerful, and from the legend he is powerful, you know. So it's gonna be interesting. There was a little segment in the episode with Azuna. It wasn't really important, but it looks like maybe an enemy is going to attack where Kirito, Azuna, and the others are. So this will also be interesting. But I remember in one of the scans for the Alicization series, we saw that Azuna was in her armor. So maybe she'll be able to go in the underworld into the Alicization and help maybe Kirito come back, but we'll see, man. It's a really interesting season for Sword Art Online, and it's getting better every episode. So let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. I thought it was really good, and I do Sword Art Online reviews every Saturday, so stay tuned for that and subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things like Black Clover reviews on Tuesday, The Promised Neverland reviews on Thursday, and like I said, Sword Art Online reviews on Saturday, Fairy Tail reviews on Saturday later today, and One Piece reviews tonight. So subscribe for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.